Oh my God!
Hello, buddy. She's going to take a while. Okay, we were going to go to a caller, but someone just walked into our studio. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get your name right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Ed Sheeran. How you doing, buddy?
I was told one of you might swear.
It's not going to be me. M may do it.
I'm so sorry. I slept in. I haven't drawn my eyebrows on. I'm not wearing a bra.
This has been such a hectic show.
Normally I'm dressed like a drag queen, Ed, and I look like someone from Aerobics on Style. You won't get that. That was an aerobic show in the 80s. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. And I'm sweaty and I want to hug you so bad, but I will not. I won't. Your security. Oh my God. Oh my God! Thank you. It's Ed Sheeran.
Did you like Hanging Rock?
I did.
It's a beautiful part of the world, isn't it?
I went there last year just as a punter.
Just to have a look.
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you watch? Or you just went to the Rock because they have concerts there? Sorry, you're not the only one.
Yeah, I just went to the Rock and had a walk around, hung out with the kangaroos.
Tried to find Miranda. Did you get that reference?
No, see.
It was an Aussie film called Picnicking Hanging
You
Rock.
have to bring the mood down.
Come on, well, you're frantic over there. I'm just having a chat with a mate.
Together. Ed, don't make eye contact with me. I might burst into flames. Oh my goodness! It's such a small show. Was it nice for you to be able to look people in the eye and see them like loving you rather than millions and millions of people all at once?
It was really enjoyable. It was like my first proper show back. So it was.
Since
nice.
leaving the toxic wasteland that is social media, and I agree with you, is a cesspit.
Isn't it? But like, I have a mate whose daughter's 8. And she wants to wear makeup because she sees people do it on Instagram.
That's not okay.
Yeah, you're meant to be like eating worms and digging in dirt when you're 8.
Correct.
Climbing trees.
Is that what
you
you were
should do that
doing?
longer.
It was, yeah.
Eating worms?
I was doing that when I was like 11 though.
Good, I still do it. It's fine. If you, I do it now. It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't. I just said that so you'd like me. It's fine. So
out of control.
No, I can't believe because we were trying to bust in to come and see you, and they put security on the floor for
Really?
me because they were so afraid I was going to crash tackle you.
Yeah.
I can't
and
believe
now
I'm
you're
meeting
just
Ed
in
Sheeran.
here, and there's no one in between you and M.
But I'm not wearing any makeup or like underclothes, and like I'm sorry.
That's twice you've said that.
I don't even care.
I'm not wearing makeup either. I left my bra back at the
Yeah, but you've got that natural vibe. You look nice. You have that peaches and cream redhead thing going on. It's fine.
Yeah, I think I would. I think if I don't really know what I'm saying.
That's all right.
Neither do I.
Yeah.
That's fine. I've just lost my mind. How long can we hold him hostage
I
for?
reckon we could be here for 8.
Is this a glamorous hostage
I
situation?
think we
You
can
got anywhere to
here for a
be?
bit, can't
Look
we?
at you. You've got all those. There's a guy standing so close. Who's that? Who's that man right there?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Oh, that's Billy McLeod.
Yeah.
Hi, Billy.
He's my
Billy.
my Australian radio
Person.
The keeper.
And do you see how close he's standing to me right now?
He's just ready to throw that door open if anything goes wrong.
Are you glad to be back? Mad respect for disappearing for a year. But are you glad to be back? Nah.
Yeah, no, I am. Yeah, sorry.
Because I kind of felt like you were worried people weren't going to love you as much, and you seemed genuinely surprised when your album went #1 in a bazillion countries.
Yeah, it's I'm always worried about taking time off because you think people might not be interested. But I think if you come back with music that you kind of spent time on, then I guess they will be. Plus, I think everyone needed a break from me. I think I was kind of.
I feel
shoved
that
down
way all the
everyone's
time.
throat.
I understand what you're saying.
I think there's a lot of people that would disagree with you.
Yeah,
I
I
still
don't
think
think
it's very impressive, though, the idea of it, to take a year away from everything.
Thank you. I mean, I would recommend, maybe not taking a year, but I'd recommend, do you know what I think's good to do with your phone is not charge it by your bed.
Right.
Because then
Em
you're not
does that and she
constantly
slept
on
in
it.
this morning.
I missed an hour and a half of the show this morning, Ed, because I didn't have my phone in my room. So I'm just doing what you said. I slept in and missed half the show. And imagine if I didn't come and missed you. But I also feel like, did you need a bit of a break from yourself, like from public Ed Sheeran?
Kind of, yeah. I kind of like, I don't know. I was living quite an unhealthy life at the end of the tour because I would just cane it every day and eat loads of food and like not
keep
really.
going. I like it.
And I think it was healthy to like. Because when you finish a show, the one thing you want to do is
my daughter's calling.
oh
She's
dear.
so excited it's you.
Can I speak to her?
Oh my god!
this is
Oh my
great.
god! That's Marcella.
Hey Marcella.
Calling me.
Marcella.
Yes.
It's Ed Sheeran. How are you?
Oh my god.
How you doing?
Don't swear.
Ed Sheeran's on the phone.
It says on the phone Chella or Ches Dog #1.
Yeah. Oh my god.
She's at school with her friends.
Awesome.
It's Ed Sheeran, babes.
Hi.
Just me and your mum just hanging out.
She's 15. This is a
She's-
massive deal.
Awesome. we're
You're
actually
blowing it, babes. You're being so boring.
Yeah.
We're live.
we're actually currently live on air.
But it's 9 o'clock.
So?
Yeah, we went over, Marcella.
We
No.
went. No, she's not. Oh, did you ring because you thought she'd be finished? Sorry, I'll put you back onto your mum. 2 secs.
Oh my God.
Hey, we're on overtime at the moment. This
Are
is
we?
great that you dropped in.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
fine.
So the person who's going to be next is kind of listening, just being like,
Oh, I didn't
Eat-
mind about
yeah.
that. I just think we get paid more, don't we, if we go longer?
Do
Is that how
you?
it works?
Do I get paid?
Ah.
I missed half the
You
show,
can-
babe.
you
We're not
must
getting
be
paid
getting
today.
you're not getting paid.
You'll
Someone's
get
getting
paid.
paid.
You're getting
Benny's
paid.
getting paid.
I'll get your fee.
All right. Sounds fair.
Oh my goodness! Well, thank you for coming down. I was really sad you were in the building, and I tried to find you, and it got creepy. And then I'm like, you can't see me because I don't have my eyebrows on. And then I'm like, but you've seen me.
But
now.
you do have eyebrows. Like
No.
I
She
don't.
does
I
have
don't
eyebrows.
have eyebrows.
No, you do.
Look.
Yeah, you have blonde eyebrows.
Yeah, they like, and it
They
really,
are
like,
there.
There's no facial definition whatsoever in photos, so when it's too bright, it kind of
Oh,
looks like a
babes, you
moon.
could just pencil those in. You
Yeah.
could find a nice little red pencil and just draw them on.
Looks weird though. I did
Have you
yeah,
tried?
I filmed. I did an acting job.
Oh,
and
excuse me.
they painted on my eyebrows,
Yeah.
and I look really, really strange.
Oh my God! Did you
It's
look
also one of
permanently
those
angry?
things that people would notice it if you started doing it. Now. They'd be like, "Ugh."
All
Yeah,
of a
people go,
sudden,
what's he done?
Ed's got Ed's angry. I think you look angry when you draw
Ed
your
looks
eyebrows
shocked
on.
all the time.
No, you see, I went through the 90s where you plucked them off.
Right.
So, and they never grew back. So
Why did you pluck them off?
Because in the 90s, that's what you looked like. Because when were you born? I was born in 79.
I was born in '91.
I hate you so much.
Yeah.
I hate
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I'm very
manly
old.
looking man.
Are you saying
Yeah,
he's lived a
thank
hard
you. Well, I'm
life?
20.
No.
I'm 26 in 2 weeks.
All right.
26 is like a man age.
Yeah,
isn't it?
definitely. It's a
But
man
you know,
age.
26 is when you start questioning your place in the universe and you have that weird quarter life crisis.
I did just start getting hangovers actually.
Yeah.
Well,
There
we
you
did
go.
hangover cures today on the show. You should have tuned in earlier.
All right.
Flat Coke.
Flat Coke. That's a good
Ah.
one.
Really good
Yeah,
one.
very
yeah.
good.
I do Gatorade with a Barocca.
Yeah.
Straight in.
Yeah.
That's what Gatorade needs. Gatorade's not for athletes, it's for hungover mothers. That's what it is.
Gary
Yeah.
called in and he said, just keep going.
I would agree. I would agree. You know, I was in Italy for New Year, and they had a beer on tap in the house, and we all
That is brilliant.
We all would drink beer all through the night, wake up and have a pint and feel fine the next
Yeah.
day.
And then you had to have
Yeah.
a year off. So that worked out very well for Ed Sheeran. Okay, your team are like winding me up. Ed Sheeran, you've pretty much made my life. Thank you for bothering to come down. This is why
course.
everyone loves you. You're a bloody good dude. I wanted to talk to you about Game of Thrones, but we're not going to have time.
Well, let's talk about it.
Oh my God. Okay, great. Sorry.
Everybody out
we've
there
run
is just
over
a
anyway.
helicopter. They're all...
We've run over anyway.
Yeah, who cares?
Right,
What's-
talk to me.
So
talk to me.
you were at a party and the Game of Thrones people were there, right?
Well, actually, kind of no. They all turned up at my house.
That's it. They turn up at your house. I'm sweaty and I forgot the facts. Oh, you've got so much new ink since I've last bothered to look.
Thank you. Stick
Yeah,
to
they're
the,
good ta-
stick
very
to the
colourful.
point.
Sorry,
Stick to the
So,
point.
so look, I've got an owl from the labyrinth.
I do like that.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
So they turn up at your house, and you just all of a sudden, all the Starks are walking in, and you're losing your mind. Or like, what? Tell me the story. I love this story.
I went to a Game of Thrones rap party because
Because you're Ed Sheeran.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
I thought it'd be a cool thing
pretty
to go.
much.
And
Yeah.
I've started getting this recently, like massive anxiety in crowds. So I just kind of like walked in and was like, "Ooh, no, don't like this," and left pretty much instantly. And got back to my house, and it was like 2 a.m. and I was like, "I'm just gonna go to bed." So I was getting ready for bed, and then I got a text being like, "We're outside your house." And I was like, "Oh, sweet." So yeah, they all came in, and it's quite a fun night actually.
That's
Was that?
great.
Played some pool.
Yeah, but who was like? Who was there? Was
Kit,
Cersei
who
there?
played, no, it was Kit who plays Jon Snow.
Jon Stark, Jon Snow.
Alfie who plays
Lily Allen's brother. Alfie who plays. Oh my God, I forgot.
Reed.
His,
Jeez, I'm lost in
he's
this.
lost his penis.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yes.
and
lost his
then
penis?
Maisie who plays
Sansa. No,
Arya.
Arya.
And then Sophie who played Sansa.
Sansa.
Yeah.
Oh, who has the reddest hair?
Yeah.
Like, and you just hung out.
Yeah, well, I'd met them all individually, but never as a
I
group.
love that your social anxiety. You brought the party to you, which is my dream. You're at your home. You can go to bed
Oh
at any
man,
time.
I do that all the time. I'm just whenever I'm actually
too.
the guy that runs your station. He was in London, and we went to the pub, and I was
Yeah.
just like, let's just go back to mine. More fun.
I
And I have
feel like
I have
Ed
a pub in
Sheeran-
my house, so we.
That's what I was gonna
Well,
ask
of course you do.
So
And I feel
yours-
like you could do that. When I'm in a party, I'm like, I'm sick of this. I'm going home. No one comes with me.
No one brings a party.
I'm just at home on my own.
But you've done what you're like the ultimate introvert. You've set up your place so that people can just come to you. You've
Yeah.
got a pub in your house.
Like I really don't mind lots of people. I just have to know them.
yeah,
I get, like,
same,
yeah.
same.
I don't mind like
Then I'm the life of the party.
yeah, I don't mind like small. I don't mind like 20, 30 people at
Yeah,
my house,
yeah.
but like 20, 30 people I don't know in a pub.
Get
I start
out.
getting-
Yeah.
But love it on stage in front of hundreds of thousands of people.
Yeah,
Yes,
ironically.
you freak.
But
I'm
I
the same.
think I think it stems from that because I was never like that before. I loved going out, but yeah, I just don't like being in big crowds of people
I
anymore.
know.
Yeah.
People generally know who you are. I mean, that's the thing now. You can't just do it.
No.
You can't just do it. All right.
I think this is now officially the longest talk break on Today FM's history.
I don't care. It's
I
Ed
think
Sheeran.
brilliant.
We could sit here all day.
We're just
we
gone
probably
talk
should
back.
wrap
They're
up
so,
though,
look,
right?
they're all
gone.
wrapping us.
We've
They're
gone.
all
Everyone's
wrapping.
nodding like,
Going,
yes, yes, yes.
All right. Well, Ed Sheeran, thank you for doing that. Thank you for hitting the rock last night and playing that. And we're going to now actually throw to Thinking Out Loud, the one that you performed last night.
Awesome.
Thank you. God, you're a good guy. I knew you would be. I knew. I'm like, he'd be a good dude. And he's just done a finger point. I love a finger point.
I'm usually not very impressed at all.
No, it's a
I'm-
finger point with a click. You have to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
I'm
It's from
very
Top Gun.
impressed, and it
All
was
right.
really lovely to meet you as well.
This has been the M. Rusciano radio show with Harley Breen and Ed Sheeran.
Awesome. Awesome.
Wow.
Down.
Thank
I know
you.
just slammed today, man.
I'm sorry they didn't warn you.
I just want a little photo. All right, you guys, he's coming. Oh, better light, babes. Turn this way. Thank you. Thanks, sweetie.